Proof: Jehovah's Witnesses don't read their Bible. I remember when I was a Jehovah's Witness, I was told I had to wear a head covering in the presence of a man when I'm going to pray out loud. Regardless of that male's age, it could be a child, I'd have to put on a head covering. But is that what the Bible says? And I can just hear Jehovah's Witnesses ready to type up 1 Corinthians chapter 11. I was in that cult for 20 years. You cannot outwitness me. Everything you're about to come up with as a rebuttal, I already know, because that's what I used to tell people. Stick around and I'll show you something. Jehovah's Witnesses will quote 1 Corinthians chapter 11, specifically verse 10, where it says, "That is why the woman ought to have a sign of authority upon her head because of the angel." But wait just a minute. Did anybody scroll down and read verse 13, 14, 16, 17, and 18? See, the problem with cherry picking scriptures and ignoring the context, you missed a whole lot of information. Paul was addressing concerns the congregation of Corinth had. One of them, they asked him, should a woman wear a head covering? Because we think it's a sign of respect. And the writing style of Paul is to quote the question and then give the answer. So now let's read verse 13. "Judge for your own selves. Is it fitting for a woman to pray uncovered to God? Question. Does not nature itself teach you that if a man has long hair, it is a dishonor to him? But if a woman has long hair, it is a glory to her, because her hair is given her instead of a, look at that headdress. Let's look at the footnote because they're hiding something. Yes, a covering. Her hair is her head covering. Let's go back to what Paul says, verse 16. However, if any man seems to dispute for some other custom, we have no other, neither do the congregations of God. They took Paul's writing style out of context, and you're familiar with it. Let me show you what it looks like in modern time. See, somebody asked a question, and we quote the question and give our answer to the question. If somebody was to read this who didn't know our technology, they would think all of this here is me saying this.